Hello and welcome. This is This is my solo Geomancer playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics. I have already gotten past the battle in Garland City and started everything up. I had just enough experience to learn Hell Ivy, and I'm gonna admit I hacked Auto Potion onto Deleted. Now, what I could have done is I could have put auto battle on the two chemists while they pounded the last chemist standing and left my computer on for however many hours. Or I could do this. And the way I see it, my computer is doing the work either way. I'm not going to do any of that stuff later on once the challenge is started, but really, considering I had to have chemists in the party to start that off with, I really wasn't doing the challenge anyway. So I would just save myself some time instead of leaving my computer on for 3 hours running this in the background. So, we're ready to go to Mandalia Plains, and unfortunately, this is going to involve saving the life of Algus. Sorry for that. My computer seems to skip a little bit on this game. Now we'll start here. Now, overall, these first battles are probably going to be pretty easy. So, I thought I'd just go over a couple of the things about Geomancers and what we'll actually need to worry about once we get going. For those of you who don't know, Geomancer is actually a really well-rounded class, which means they're actually not used that much in the regular game. They don't really stand out at all. So you don't get to use them too much. But what they do have, and a lot of people forget this, is they've got screw you, Algus! I'd do that even if it cost me Brave, because everybody hates Algus. Anyway, Geomancers get physical attack up, which actually increases their physical attack damage by 33%, which actually makes them one of the stronger classes in an SCC. Elemental is, on the other hand, is what makes them stand out as being more than just a knight without armor. For those who don't know, the elemental formula for damage is equal to your PA plus 2 times your MA divided by times 1/2. So, they both play a role, because of the eccentricities of the mathematics, magic attack is going to play a slightly larger role, but given that it has nothing to do with our melee attacks, we're for the most part going to ignore magic attack, unless it actually comes from something else, like a wizard mantle, red shoes, or a diamond armlet. Otherwise, we just generally don't care about it. It's kind of superfluous. Alright, first action from the start of the challenge. Now, I'm going to have to... It's been a while since I've done a Geomancer, so I'm going to have to go over some of this to make sure... Yeah, this stuff is all Hell Ivy. Any kind of grassland and stuff like that will trigger Hell Ivy. Well, another nice thing about Geomancer is they got a base movement of 4. And we're about to show you the range on Elemental. You get a full 5 spots in front of you, and it even hits an area of effect, although it has no vertical height tolerance. Let me, yeah, so it doesn't go up and down, even 0.5. So that kind of sucks, but what you gonna do? Now then, as much as I don't want to save Algus, Deleted can take care of that Squire front, so I'm gonna see what I can do with this guy. Hell Ivy! Nope, no stop. Geomancies have a chance to affect a variety of status effects depending on what kind of ground you're standing on. Their damage is always the same, but their element changes, which isn't going to matter, I don't think, ever in this playthrough, but it might. But the status effect changes. Hell Ivy, which is one of the most common, has the effect of Stop, which is, needless to say, a really good attribute. It's going to play heavily into dealing with a lot of random battles when we're either gaining experience or equipment hunting. Some of the other common ones are Carved Model, which works on either worked stone or unworked stone. I can't remember which one, which can cause Petrify. Now, the chances of these effects taking hold is about 20%. So it's not a really high chance, but it's definitely high enough that it's a legitimate possibility, especially for such powerful status effects as Petrify and Stop. Now, it looks like we can hit both of these guys and kill the thief. I want to make sure Deleted gets enough Knight experience. Oh, he's already got Monk unlocked. We're gold. So, we can get his rounds as much experience, so we'll just hit them both with an Elemental, and then we'll save CT. Oh, kill and a stop. And that's the kind of thing I'm looking forward to in this one. It should make it one of the easier SSCCs. Now, granted, SSECs are going to be a hard thing to begin with. But with things like, with possibilities like that, I think we stand a pretty good chance of killing everybody. So let's see. August can take his turn, and... God damn you, son of a bitch, dashing bastard! I wish I could unlearn these guys' dash. I could probably go and hack dash out of them, but I guess that would be cheating. And Delita still doesn't activate auto potion, but who cares? He'd just be wasting potions. I'm pretty sure I can win this battle. No problem. We're probably going to want to... No reason to move forward. We'll finish off this guy with an elemental. That's the other advantage of it. It's got 100% hit rate. Oh, you have no idea how good it is to see spells work this lately. I haven't actually played Final Fantasy Tactics on the PlayStation or the computer, I think, for years. I've mostly been just playing it on the PSP. There we go. Auto potion. And Delita's good. And hopefully you won't get another one for the rest of the battle and waste my perfectly good potions. But on the PSP, if you don't know, the game runs very, very slowly during any kind of particle animation. Oops. You can keep saving CT because we can't hit more than one guy, and we'll just, Whee! So, watching this stuff go fast... I mean, first of all, this is on a little bit of a fast frame rate to begin with, but watching the spells not be slowed on their own, too, is... Beating up the sound makes really weird sound effects. And... oh, God. Algus, this is twice! Twice you could have killed somebody, and you refuse to because you're a fucking moron. I can't wait until I can kill you. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and Delita's going to do most of the work. I'm just going to try and stop you. Well, no. Crap. Fort Zeekton is snow on the ground, so I won't be able to, can't hit him without moving up. I'm going to have to bite our tongue, or teeth, or bite our teeth. How does that even begin to make sense? I have no idea. And those two should be able to finish off that squire, and then I will Geomancer the guy out there. So, you see, August, you keep doing less damage than you could, and Delita gets criticals. This is why nobody has ever loved you. This is why your family is a disgrace, because you are... I'm sad now. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, he's not getting the crystal? Kill him! Kill him! Algus, you have paid for your crimes of stupidity. And now you are dead because you refused to just attack a guy and stayed back and punched him in the back like a girl. A weak, traitorous, evil girl. And now you're dead because of it. Don't you like it? Is that how I should feel? And, crap, Delita can't get to him. Doesn't even have to throw a stone. But this guy go down no problem. Damn you, wasting my potions! This, too, I blame on Algus. Alright. Well, probably don't need it, but hey, money is money. Probably don't need money either, because this isn't a because in an SCC, you always have all the money you need, and this isn't a samurai or a ninja, which can actually use it. But hey! Stuff is stuff. God damn, he's still breathing. Go for the artery next time, guys. Go for the arteries. Alright, so that was our first battle. Went fairly easy. Should give you a good idea of what the early battles on Geomancer are going to be like. Not too hard. Because we've got Elemental to strike from distance, and at this level it still does some pretty solid damage. One of the nice things about this challenge is this is one of the few ones where Ramza's girly man status, and I mean girly man in the sense that he's got girl MA and male PA, is actually going to come in handy because it's probably one of the only ones where both PA and MA factor into the formula pretty well. You know, bards, for example, harps do damage based on PA and MA, but really, the difference isn't going to make a difference. Here, though, it is actually going to make a pretty significant difference, and Rams is going to be a pretty solid shooter with his Geomancer. Let's see if we can learn some more stuff. Hell Ivy should still be good for Sweegy Woods. You see, here's attack up. Great damage with physical attacks. It's going to help us really take down the bosses. So I'm going to go and save up for that because what can't be rooted in place with Geomancer. He's going to be stabbed for massive damage, because every point is their weak point. What the hell? Ah, there we go. Apparently I've forgotten how to play. Oh, I'm not supposed to push that button on the controller. I haven't used the controller much, you might guess. So, yeah, we're going to go and save up for attack up. One thing I thought I'd mention is counterflow is pretty nice, because what it actually does is it doesn't just hit the enemy that attacked you with it, it hits the enemy with a regular spell, which means you can also hit enemies adjacent to them, which is overall a pretty sweet deal. Alright, now, Delita is going to become everyone's favorite Monk Delita. Monk Delita with Auto Potion. And him and, let's see, do we have anything else? Do we have enough in Squire for, no, he's crap. Crap. I didn't get him Phoenix down. And does he have anything? We want to get him, like, Wave Fist, I think. And then maybe, move HP up, or, let's see, Earth Slash is 600. It's probably not going to come up. So we'll probably get him Wave Fist, and then we'll worry about, maybe Chakra or move HP up to make him even more invincible. So he can walk off the kind of damage that he doesn't actually Auto Potion. But he still should be pretty damn fine on his own. And I probably should have had some of this conversation while we're sitting through this next boring cutscene. I mean, seriously, who needs to hear about the Marcus Elmdor being kidnapped? He's gonna try and kill us anyway. And if any of you are crying spoilers, why the hell are you watching me play this game if you have on a challenge if you haven't actually played it yourself? Shame on you. Fresh booze. That's what you need when you're playing a solo challenge in Final Fantasy Tactics. To be drunk. Because that makes everything better. And Alga sits down in shame, I think. I don't actually know what he's talking about, but hey, it looks like he's sad, and that makes me happy. And here's a lovely scene where we get to deal with Tita and Alma. There's, ladies and gentlemen, the one scene that does not involve Tita being kidnapped or dying. That's great character development to make us feel really sorry before she dies. Well, it seems to affect Delita, and Delita seems to forget about Tita in the long term anyway, so, you know, we don't remember her that well. Delita forgets about her, takes over an entire kingdom, murders a queen. So, you know, I don't care either. Because Delita becomes the very thing he hates. You see, that's the point of this story. You become the things you hate. For example, I am a rhinoceros. Oh, crap! Yeah. Apparently my computer doesn't consider this game actually something that's happening on the computer, so I'm going to have to deal with it. Ah! Okay, I can fix this. I am a genius. The computer problem is solved, and I'm still listening to a boring cutscene. Really, I can only blabber on about this crap so much. I've watched it 1,000 times. Really don't really have anything to add. What the hell is that block doing in the middle of the thing? I mean, look at that thing. There's just this little platform in the middle of the water that's just standing there and leaking water and achieving nothing. I guess it's pouring the water back into the thing, but how is it getting the water up it? I guess they have decent plumbing in Ivalice, or they can use magic, but still. I don't know, it just seems a bit wasteful. Although this actually seems like it'd be a cool map to fight on, it's a shame you never do. Do you ever actually have a fight in Igros under any circumstances? I don't think so. You have battles at plenty of other towns, but not Igros. I think Igros is always that one place you can rely upon to get shields. One of the Geomancer's best friends that actually makes him a pretty solid fighter. Being one of only a few classes that actually get shields. Can't wear... As you can see, he can't wear helmets or armor, but he can wear. But Geomancers can wear just about everything else. So we're gonna upgrade to a long sword. Well, let's see, how much damage will we do punching right about now? We take 5 times 0.72, which will reduce us to 3. So we'd only do 15 damage with a punch at the moment. So we're still much better off with a sword. I don't know what point we'll start eclipsing. Oh. Yeah, as much as I hate him, I want to give Algus the boots too. Algus we can make a... Oh, crap, I forgot to buy stuff. Well, let's go and make Algus a knight. As much as we hate him, he will absorb blows better as a knight. And if the less he dies, the less I'm getting punched. I will use Algus so that he can take on my pain, which means he serves both a useful purpose and he's in pain. Then this is a good thing for all of us. Alright, so I think everybody's fully equipped. Might as well stock up on potions, because Delita's going to be chugging through them pretty fast. I don't think either of them actually have Phoenix down, so there's really no reason to carry either of those. Yeah, Algus doesn't have Phoenix down, but he still has potions, so... And I don't have a heal ability, so I might as well leave that on. Oh, we got... if we had a little bit more, we can give him a quick shield. That actually would make this a little bit easier, but... Actually, I'm halfway tempted to do that. Giving... Hold on a moment. There's not really anything else you can do, because that's just martial arts, and that's all he's going to learn else. Those other things cost too much. Throw item is way too much. And I don't have gain JP up. And that would take way too much time off of things. So, actually, let's go and make him a knight for one more battle, and he can learn, I don't know if we have enough gold to fully equip him, but he can learn, equip shield. Oh, what am I kidding? I've left Algus a knight. So he'll get enough spillover JP, and we'll try to prolong the next battle long enough, but even I don't think we really need even time for Dorter. We should be fine for Dorter, more or less. Alright, that's everything. Hold on a minute. I don't actually remember what button is save state, which one's load state. And considering I don't want to start over again, I should go and double check. Alright, save state is F1. So we're going to save into that one slot so we can try and avoid a random battle. On the PSP version here, you get a quick talk about the PvP and extra modes you can get in the bar. I don't think anything extra showed up in the store here. Oh no, feather hats and leather outfits. And we have 50 gold left. I'm going to go and toss some of this stuff. Some stuff from the generics. Don't want to throw out the items. Because I'm crazy about that kind of thing. Well, that's enough for now. We don't actually need to clear up more room. Alright, 20 potions should be enough to last us the whole battle. Let's go and save. And make a save state. Alright, now let's go and take on Sweegy Woods and try to get really enough spillover JP from Algus to learn Equip Shield. As a shield equipping monk with auto potion, I think we've got this chapter covered, and we really don't need to do any more work for it. More beer. Delicious. Alright, so we're going on Sweegy Woods. Algus is going to whine about how he doesn't want to put his life in the line, but seeing as how we all want him to die, I don't think any of us are going to complain if he gets run over by a bomb. I'm not entirely sure how you get run over with something with no legs, but, you know, what you can do. Alright, now, most of the solid ground here is grass for Hell Ivy. Now, the water, obviously, isn't. And the log is, I believe, Kamaitachi. Let me double check. Kamaitachi. I can't believe I got the name right. I may have called that ability Kamchatka on occasion. But yeah, so you want to stay off the bridge if you want to use Geomancer. Now, can we hit any of them? No, none of them are on even ground, so we're only going to be able to hit one of them anyway. What about those grounds? Is this still grassland? Okay, natural surface, Pitfall. Pitfall, I believe, causes don't move. I think that's whenever you have just, like, dirt and rock or something. Now, we don't have to move forward to be able to hit this guy, so let's go and save the CT while making the attack. Ah! Going too fast on the selection menu. Alright. Now, I think Delita had something like 236 JP as a knight. So if Algus is going to unlock shields... Oh, I should have bought a shield while I was still in Igros. Well, whatever. Shouldn't really be that much of a problem. But let me double check once this is over. Well, we can hit triangle and double check now, damn it. You betrayed me, Dorter. Alright, Alright, 236, and he needs 250. We're not going to worry about trying to get equipped armor. I don't know if that... Does that include helms? I actually have no idea. But getting a equipped shield on him would be pretty easy. Not a huge thing, because things like escutcheon or bronze shield or whatever the heck is available by the end of the chapter isn't a big deal. Alright, now you get 1/4 of it, so that means the leader just got 3 Knight JP. Alright, now are these guys on... Now, float, I think, doesn't change whether or not you're on even ground. I'm pretty sure this is Hell Ivy, okay. Now, if we go too fast and we manage not to unlock shields on Dorter by the end of this battle, it's not really going to be a big problem. We still have 2 more battles with Algus to build it up, and he'll probably finish it up in them. Which will probably be the most use Algus has ever been to me. Oh, we got 3 more battles. This is... Interesting side note, guys. This is not actually Dorter Trade City. It's a common mistake. And no auto potion. Good, because he doesn't really need it this early on. And auto potion. There we go. 2 hits, 1 potion. No waste, exactly 30 health. Dorter, this is why you're my favorite cast. Except for Pumped Up Agrius. And I just let this out of you on principle. Oh, now you've gone and ruined your good karma. Healing up. How dare you. Bastard. Oh. Goblins I can't see have died. The world is now a better place. And can't take out him, but he'll go down to a Geomancer pretty easy now. I think, yep, it's my turn. And what's this guy? Yeah, nothing special here, but we'll be able to take out one of them. So yeah, early on, Geomancer is going to dominate. Not just because of its ability to affect status effects, but because it hasn't had a chance for its damage to take a turn for them. Worse yet, it's not going to scale nearly as well as our physical attack. But it is going to scale fairly well, especially considering we got Ramza, who does excellent Geomancy damage compared to males or females. So, in the beginning, we're mostly just going to be using that because his melee attacks, until we get physical attack up, is only going to be very slightly better than elemental. And if we can ever hit 2 guys, that and the sure hit. Alright, these guys on the same height? Yes, they are, but we're going to need to move, I think. Yep. Make sure we move on some grass. And we can Hell Ivy and Bolt. And Dorter will graciously punch one of them in the back of the neck. Dead! The Fist of Justice. Alright, Algus is not going to finish that guy off. We're going to go and check whether or not the lead has enough JP. And I think we can kind of hold off on it and see if we can get it. Ah. Screw you, Algus. Why you no get hit. Anyway, well, we don't really have too much to say because this battle is going pretty easy. I'd like to go and put in a word for, well, let's see here, what we got? Okay, Algus needs to take 2 more actions. This guy looks like he's only going to take 1 more hit. So that's not going to be enough. Congratulations, Algus. Use a potion. So yeah, I want to thank Arcale, who I don't remember how I found his video, but I did, and I saw him play in the solo Arch Challenge, and now that's kind of what got me in the mood to do this, finally. Because I've been thinking about doing one for a while, but there you go. Now, hopefully he will be able to... Where are you going, Algus? Ah, god damn it! Alright, we don't want the leader to rush get to the goblin first. Can we damage Algus so that he has to use a potion again? You know what? Whether or not he does, I don't care. It's still funny to hurt Algus. But yeah, Arcale's solo archer video is what convinced me to do this, and I got the instructions for a lot of the stuff of how to actually do this playthrough up off, I don't know if it's his website, but he's definitely he plays a major part on it. Insane difficulty, which probably a lot of you are actually where you're getting this video from in the first place. But yeah, that provides a lot of useful information on. Come on, Algus, use it. Yes! Alright, that should be enough for Delita. Algus, I hurt you because I care about Delita. So yeah, if you're not viewing this from InsaneDifficulty.com, I suggest you go and check that out. You can find a lot of other videos of other people doing solo challenges. There's a, let me double check here. 250, baby. Alright, and we'll finish this off with, actually, let's see here. How much do we have? Not enough for counterflood or attack us, so Dorter might be a little bit trickier than it could be. I don't actually even remember what the dominant floor is in Dorter. I want to say it's, hold on. I can probably check this out just as well later, but, you know, screw that. It's on the, a lot of it is on the roof, and I want to say that's, yeah, so I think it might be Gusty Wind. Or it might be Kamaitachi, because I think Kamaitachi is a lot of, yeah, like wooden structures a lot of the time. It's kind of a weird one. It fills a lot of empty holes. We'll go into the battle, and we're actually... And he's dead. And we win this battle. So, yay. But yeah, the SSCCs you'll be able to find on there include, what's his name? Lassie, I think. Not the dog, but the guy, who's doing a solo ninja challenge. Arcale is doing a solo archer challenge. Haven't been watching a lot of the other ones, because I've been busy trying to get this one going. Let's see. Now, we have 310, so we do have enough for counterflood. But I don't think I want to worry about counterflood right away. I really do want to get attack up or whatever will work on the roofs. Now, I'm not actually sure what works on the roofs. So we're going to go and, I'm going to go and guess it's Kamaitachi. Or, sorry, Gusty Wind. And if it's not that, then we're just going to go and reload and start over. Probably don't need to. We could probably finish it just as is. What does this affect? Slow. Not as good as stop, but hey. Who am I to complain? Alright, and... I'm going to get him a quick shield. Now, I think, yeah, I only got 2 shields. Well, congratulations, Algus. Nobody loves you. Nobody has ever loved you. Nobody ever will love you. Now, for some reason, the game seems to think that attaching an escutcheon will stop him from punching people. I don't know. It doesn't. And I play the Archer SCC just with a full party of archers, and quite regularly I had to use shields and fists to win my battles. But alright, first 2 battles, and now the challenge officially starts here. So we're going to go in and give Dorter Trade City a go. Should go fine, I think, if it's Gusty Wind, and oh shit, I think I saved after buying Kamaitachi, didn't I? Hold on, or Gusty Wind. Yep, I'm a moron. Well, we're still going to go and make a save state here. Let me double check to make sure these buttons are working properly. Yeah, okay, cool. So, well, we can still reset and take ability. If it's not Gusty Wind, we'll just be out of JP. But these early battles should be easy enough that that's still not going to be much of a problem. And we'll want to go and rush up the... I think Rom's starting position here doesn't matter. But we're going to go and rush up the roof and hit the enemies. Try to keep the enemies hitting with Geomancer while they can't reach us. And then engage them in melee when we have to. Things still should go pretty fine. We've got a shielded monk, auto potion, Delita. We should really... So basically, as long as Ramza doesn't die, Delita will be able to wipe up basically everything. Here we go, Wygraph, showing what a badass he is. Threatening his minions, because he doesn't like anybody. Sand rats! I don't know what they call it, sand rat seller. It's more of a deathcore broken down fortress than a sand rat seller. But, you know, whatever. I've never formed a resistance movement, so maybe there's a reason for what they're doing. Alright. Okay, these do look like they are roofs and not just like scaffolding lying around, but let's go and double check. I remember, his name is Wygraf, leader of a volunteer army, a corps of Death Knights. You mean... Yes, the leader of the Death Corps. Of course, in the PSP version, they call it the Corpse Brigade. Some of the translations are better, and some of them are much sillier. Corpse Brigade. Ugh. Yeah, that's what makes me think of peasants fighting for equal rights. Corpses. Alright. Archers moving on. I can never remember which archer is the idiot who forgot to actually bring a weapon. I'm always confused about that. I mean, did the programmers just, like, forget to put it in there? Or is there a point that these people are so poor they can't even afford bows? Forward, the Wizard! Now, he's got a very upwardly mobile name. Okay, we might actually try to go for these. Alright, let's see if these are roofs. Alright. Cool. Alright, now if we want to hit this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can't get any further away than that. Actually, am I on Hell Ivy ground right now? Yeah, I am, but I think I'm too far away to hit both of them. Alright, so we're going to go and move, let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3, so he'll be able to come up and hit me there. So we'll just go and hide in this corner, and we'll smack them both with a gusty wind. Whee! Whee! Oh, so cute. And the Wizard slowed. See, I think I'm gonna like this SSCC. And delete auto potions that damage back, even though he didn't dodge it with his super monk shield powers. And Algus is gonna follow up. Probably uselessly, because he's Algus, and he's never done anything good in his life except get punched. Oh, that bastard! What I wouldn't give to have Counterflood right now. That's one of the nice things about Counterflood, is Counterflood actually works regardless of whether you know the ability or not. I remember when I first played this game, and I used Musario as an engineer chemist, just, you know, for his don't act and whatnot, as well as item hucking. I didn't really know what were good reaction abilities. So I ended up giving most people counter and counterattack, but Musario couldn't really make good use of those. So I needed something that actually would work at any range, and I ended up giving him Counterflood. And you don't actually have to teach him any of the other abilities in Counterflood for it to work. So once we pick up Counterflood, we'll be able to always Counterflood, even if we don't know the equivalent ability for the ground we're standing on. And Lita's going to punch the crap out of him for a fairly whopping 36 damage, and by the time Algus gets there, Archer will already be dead, and Algus will continue to be useless. That is all he will ever be, useless. Nobody loves him, nobody ever will love him. I especially hate him. Alright, so the Wizard's going down there. Those guys are lined up all nice. That Wizard's probably going to go off and retreat. This battle is going to be... Oh, jeez! That Knight can hop up there. I didn't know that. I thought I had a little bit more... Ow! Son of a bitch! Alright, so now we're actually going to go and retreat. Now, here's the thing. Geomancer will not hit the caster. It can actually hit allies, unlike summons, but it will not hit the caster. So we don't have to worry about that. And we can easily outpace this guy. We'll go and join the guys on the main rooftop now that Knight can actually try to hurt me. I never know you can actually jump. Oh, fuck. No! Son of a bitch! Oh, hey, Algus is doing some... Don't you dare dash him. Good. Alright. I think that's the useless archer. Oh, no, that's the one with the thing. That's the useless archer up there. Well, that's good. Because one more hit will take Ramza down. And with that Wizard fleeing, that's kind of a problem. Because with that Wizard going all the way out, we won't be able to catch up to him. Toledo won't be able to catch up to him before I actually end up dead. Oh, that poor Wizard. Wham! And that Wizard's going to keep running. Running like a constipated wiener dog. Oh shit, he's got to throw a stone. Fuck! Alright, well there goes my dignity. So we're going to go and start that one over, except this time with the knowledge that that Knight can jump up on that platform. Alright kids, remember, never assume you're not going to die horribly, especially when you've got nobody with Phoenix Downs, and you're relying partially on Algus. He'll always let you down. Oh, jeez. This is one great innovation of video games of the modern era. Skippable cutscenes. Or at least having the decency to let you start over from... Hey, you know what? I got save states. I can keep a save at the start of this battle. And we'll just reload that up. Now, because I'm saving before I know what the enemies are, if they have favorable or unfavorable conditions, well, I'm going to keep it at that. So I'm just going to go and make the save state here so I don't have to reload every single damn time. Well, not here. Hold on. Not here. Not here. Not here. But... here. There we go. I don't think I'll lose it this a second time. I just didn't think the guy could catch up to me up there. So we should be fine this time. We just gotta play a little bit more cautiously. Go on, Delita. Show him your massive jumping skills. Go on, Algus. Show him your massive being a prissy bitch skills. Samuel, the archer without a bow. Because his mother never loved him enough to get him a bow. Alright, good. He's going for Delita, who can heal the damage he takes like mad. Yep, we got the same setup. I think they always do that. Alright, now let me double check here. Yeah, he can't reach that corner, but after that, then he'll be able to reach and we'll want to run off after that. But this way we'll be able to get off a couple of Geomancers on these guys. No slow on the wizard this time, though. No slow on either. Would have been great if we had a slow on the knight. Oh no, Delita! Delita, are you okay? Delita, are you okay? Are you okay, Delita? Yeah, you're okay. Alright, now just because you don't have a good jump score, you have to take a more roundabout route. Alright, cool. Freaking throw stone. Alright, now I don't know... The wizard might actually be able to hit me with a spell, so he might not actually run away, and I might have to worry about getting hit with a spell. So I might actually want to... I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's gonna... Oh, fuck, I don't even get a chance to move. That's gonna leave a mark. I hate this game. Alright, this time we're not going to go chasing after those two. We're just going to go up the tower with the other guys, and that way if I get injured, Delita can heal me. No more Maverick tendencies. I don't have to go Maverick until, the heck is the first battle where you don't have a guest? I think that's, Gaug Machine City is not the first battle without a guest. But it might as well be, because Mosaido gets punched in the face early on, it doesn't really contribute much. Spinning around. Alright, this archer's gonna be shooting me in the face. Now I'm gonna shoot Delita. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we won't be able to reach him, but we can reach the knight with a Hell Ivy from here, so we might as well hit him on the way up. And stop? Nope, no stop. Alright, now we're going up onto the rooftops where we can use Gusty Wind. Ah, crap! Delita, your auto potion has now failed me twice. However, my stupidity has failed me several more times, so I think we're even. And they'll keep advancing. Hopefully, it's the nice thing about some of the artificial maps. Artificial maps tend to have much more even floor panels, which means we can hit more guys with Geomancy. The random battles tend to have pretty bumpy ground, which is not nearly as good for Geomancy, so we have to kind of hope to get lucky on those ones. And fire an arrow, and No shield. Ah, well. Let's see, can I hit multiple people from here? I could stand here and hit both of those guys, but I'd be uncomfortably in spell range. Now, is this the worthless guy? Okay, he's the guy I forgot to bring down, so we don't really have to worry about him that much. So let's go and get up on the roof, and we'll gusty this guy. I think that puts him in range of being killed by Delita. I think Delita does like 36 damage. He did last time. Might have a bad Zodiac, or he might have had a good Zodiac at that time, but I don't think so. Son of a titch! Alright, now August is going to waste time coming up here when he can just as easily start fighting down there, because he'll be finished off soon anyway. Alright, the worthless archer's coming up here. Kaplan. Kaplan is not nearly as manly a name as Forward. Forward sounds like you're an upwardly mobile kind of guy. That's a nice formation right there. I hope I get a turn so I can actually try to hit them. Ah, crap, he's going. Son of a bitch. Alright, so we've got 3 there, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, source. Sweet. You hit 3 of them and hopefully get slow on one of them. You got slow on the wizard, that's pretty sweet. That's the most dangerous one there. Alright, if you're going to get shot by an arrow, it's probably going to come from there. Alright, now August can finish off this guy. Awesome. Now hopefully Delita will realize that I'm kind of in pain here and heal me. Come on! God! Delita! You have auto potion. Use it! Oh, son of a Tinseltown. Can he hit me? Ah, crap. Delita, for the love of God, heal me. Delita, you have betrayed me. You have betrayed your family. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ha! Now that Archer's attack is gonna miss me. Take that! Alright, this battle's actually turning out to be somewhat harder than I anticipated. But, let's see. Oh, we got 2 turns left. Yeah, I'm boned. Alright, we're gonna give this one more try, and if we don't succeed, we're gonna go and just load up the video. Seriously, Delita. You knew I was going to die. Your AI knows that. I gave you items. You have potions. You could have used them on me. So I think I gave him item. Let me go and check. Yeah, he's got item. Yeah, he's got potion, and he's been... I'm sure I didn't... Maybe I ran out of potions, and I just forgot. Maybe that's why he hasn't been auto-potioning. But I bought 20 potions. I don't think he used up that much in Sweegy Woods. Alright. I'll go and Hell Ivy that night. No stop. Climb up here. Face the archer. Okay, we do have potions. Maybe we don't have a whole lot left, though. I don't know. Hey, Colt Moore's online, guys. You all know Colt Moore. He's that guy. You know, that guy you've never heard of. Alright, just gonna move down the platform. And Crap Archer's gonna move up to the platforms. Let's see how much brave he has. So probably not heavy. The only real problems are really just the archers and the wizards, and I just need to make whatever moves I need to stay away from them. Alright, yeah, he's shooting me again. And I still don't get the shield proc. Shield proc. Oh my god. I can't believe I just said that. Alright, but yeah, we need to go and not engage these guys and stay away from them best we can. Now, we know that guy has bad Zodiac with Lita, so let's, it's not going to make a huge difference. So let's see if we can slow down this guy. Alright, well, we still did damage to him. Now let's just run away from the wizards. August does nothing, even though he's standing right next to an injured teammate. Goes to show you how selfish he is. We get the archer with an actual crossbow coming up. These guys still pretty harmless. And they're probably arranged the same formation. Yep. But this time I'm not buying into their tricks. Ah, good, this time he shoots Toledo, who does not auto-potion. Alright. August should be able to take care of him, no problem. Now, if we get any closer, if we get close enough to hit the wizards, we're probably going to be close enough to be hit by the wizards. And Ramza, actually, let me see. Can I actually stab him without getting into danger? So that goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. They're more than two. So I'm just going to go and stand back here and hit him with some Geomancer. And good, he's slowed. Alright, now that's 3, so he's not going to be able to reach up there, so we'll just face that way. Well, he was slowed, but hey. Hopefully Delita gets his turn before that archer does, though. But at least August will draw fire from some of the wizards now. Okay, I think I am running out of potions, because Delita's being very reluctant to use his auto potion. Okay, good. August is drawing some fire. Oh, sweet! Oh wait, he just saved August. Crap! Okay, we're not out of potions. I've just been having bad luck. But now we're doing good. That was a net gain in life. Alright. Fortunately, because I expected this... I could have killed this guy by now, but I kept expecting him to be dead. Ah! Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Sorted! I'm more than just a magician, maybe. I'm a magician who knows how to stab people. Alright, Delita does his paltry damage. Smacked by Knight. Wizard's wandering around, probably gonna bolt them both. Yep. Might kill August from the combined fire. Oh, that's definitely gonna kill August. But, hopefully Delita will be auto-potioning away. Oh, and saving his life by killing another wizard. Ah! That'll show you to charge your spells. And who's this focus on? Was this focus on August? Good. Now he's just hit. Okay. We don't have enough jump to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually hit the dude, but considering that... But we're going to want to go for the next one. And no slow. But we're building up JP. Hopefully for Sand Rats we'll have... Oh, I actually want to probably get Sandstorm for Sand Rats so we can shoot inside while Delita and August clog the doorways. So we probably won't be getting a physical attack or counter flood just yet. Wow, I'm having really bad luck with auto potion. But whatever, there are 2 enemies left. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, he's got a lightning. He's got to shoot his own dude. How fancy. Oh crap! It actually killed Delita. Okay. What's Ramza's base damage? We're gonna do 25 damage, and as a Taurus. I don't know the Zodiac sense that well. Okay, so we'll kill this guy if we succeed in hitting him. And good, he's dead. Now, hopefully August will run back into battle instead of running away like a coward, but at least we're not on a timer for Galena being dead. Okay, good. Oh, he's out of mana, so he's... Yeah, wow, this should be fine. Nobody ever said I liked August. And good, we didn't slow. We'll pick up this treasure chest. Probably nothing we want, but hey, free stuff. Besides, we're gonna have to get used to picking up treasure chests for when we get to Chapter 2. We need to farm like things like judo outfits and whatnot. Okay, now I don't think I can actually get next to him. Alright, we're just hitting with a gusty wind. Alright, August should be able to finish him off if he doesn't do something stupid. He took away his basic skill, so he can't do anything too stupid. He's whacked on the head again for great justice. Now we should go around back. Or to the side. Stab him. And for great justice, we have beaten Dorter Trade City. Alright, so that's the first 3 battles of the Geomancer solo challenge. I'm going to go over my JP and see how we can spend that stuff and prepare for the next battle before we finish up. So if you want to turn it off, feel free to do it. I'm not going to say anything interesting. But we'll be equipped and we're ready so that when we get into the next battle, when we get into the next video, we'll go right into the Sandrat Cellar in the solo Geomancer challenge. Ah, August, kicking people in the face because they're different than him. Ah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not that actually fond of August. I know it's a controversial opinion, but in my opinion, I think he's just a chowder monkey. I don't even know what that means. Gustav. Where the hell is he? Ah, yes. Hold on a minute. Where is the line? Come on. Sand rats! Jeez. I am of noble blood. I am better than you pitiful Oh god, it's a rat! I'm so scared! August. August. You exist only to be hit. That's one of the major improvements in the PSP version. There are a lot of problems with the PSP version that you have to pay to get it as a portable game, but the big plus side that I don't think anyone is going to argue with that makes the PSP in many ways better, you get to kill August again. I mean, I really think that's why they put it in the game. They just knew how much everybody hates August. So they said, you know what? Let's give the players a chance to murder him again. Alright, we're just going to go and spend JP now. I think Quicksand, is it? No, that's for Sandstorm. Adds darkness. Not that useful, but everyone has a shield, so it's better than how it usually goes. I think that's what's predominant in there. So I'm going to go and save before I pick up that skill. And we'll pick that up when we start up next time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Signs, and signing out of the Solo Geomancer Challenge.